extra speed. Testing, testing. Testing. Okay, cool. Okay, so right now I just got selected in the beta test. Right now is January 29th, 2025, 10 o'clock p.m. I just looked at my email earlier and apparently I got signed up for the beta test. This is patch 8, if I don't know if I'm correct on it, but I think it's pretty much patch 8, number 8. And this is the cross-play platform test, plus added other features, which they added new subclasses to each of the class, like Drunken Master, Swashbuckler, Arcane Archer. They added a few things. When I started this game up, it was showing my PlayStation account and my Larian account on the bottom corner, right corner, which you can see right there on top in the middle. So when you go in multiplayer, mind you, I'm on PS5. So this went online, which is normally standard in the current version, I should say, right now we're on. And then you hit this and you go to crossplay. Sadly, no one's doing cross-playing, so I don't know what's going on there. But when you create multiplayer game, wait until it loads, and it'll say, you know, my username, and I'm on cross-play mode, so I can start a multi-adventure. Don't know how you fight people though. If you're like, who do you expect? Invite friends. Manage. Connect friends on Larian network. So you have to sign up on your Larian network, unfortunately. So I don't know anyone besides, I think, one of my YouTubers. I kind of did mention him in his Discord because I know he's a PC player. Strangely enough, I'm able to play my current characters. So right now we're gonna go on my main one. Crossplay disabled, even shows it right there. Crossplay is disabled. Only players of the current platform can connect. So okay, let's go on my Wizard Necromancer. Don't mind me, I'm trying to get my drink ready. Had a hoagie today, and oh boy, made me really thirsty. I did a little testing before I even start this stream, but I just want to show anyone who, some odd reason, follows me.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics or their targeting modules?
When I say I'm a necromancer, I ain't kidding. So we'll start off. There are some classes that are like, eh, and there's some that are like, okay, this is pretty damn beast. So we'll start from the one from the far left to the right.
Fate, dost thou require a new as thou desire?
I also want to note they added some spells that wasn't in here from last time I played, as far as I know. I could be wrong, but so let's start with the Barbarian. They gave him the tribal of the Giants or something like that. So I'm not gonna bother with stats. No point of that. Typical Barbarian stuff until you get the specialization. So, Ready Strike and Rage, which is probably on the Berserker mode. So, this is the new one, Giant. You walk the path of the giants, invoking their elemental might, and seize the by drawing strength from some primal forces around as them. Fastback's great. Your carrying capacity is increased by a quarter. So if you're a human, you're pretty much got a 50% increase. So a human barbarian is pretty good. Giant's Rage. Enter a rage and increase in size. Your rage damage bonus is doubled on throwing attacks. Mind you, doubled. Gain resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And of course, thermal energy. It's just nothing different. So. Of course, ability charge, whatever. Bump. You get extra attack, fast movement. Boot of the Giants. This is Sparta. Try to kick a target away. Your chances are depending on your athletics or have a higher chance if you're hidden or invisible. You can kick targets up to twice the weight of that you're shoving them. So normally you shove them, what, 2 meters or something like that? No, you're doubling that. Elemental Cleaver. Channel Primordial Might into your weapon. Until end of your rage, your weapon will deal additional acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage and gain the thrown property. If it's thrown, it'll immediately reappear in your hand. This is, if you haven't got the idea, this is actually a throwing spec barbarian. Even though personally I think the Berserker is more the thrown weapon expert because you have enraged throw. But who am I to argue? Mind you, Elemental Cleaver, as far as I've seen it, it's a free action. You can change your elemental forms and whatever, how many times. It's a free action. It doesn't have a charge. Which I'll showcase it. Feral Instinct. Yeah, it's pretty much alert. Let's be alert. We'll throw something in here. Actually, you know what? Let's have some fun. Brutal critical. When trans strike, when you land a critical hit, you roll extra damage die as well as normal. Yeah. Okay, this is where it gets really hilarious. Throw a creature or object that is medium sized or smaller. Heavier creatures and objects deal more damage on impact. Hey Karlach, I need to borrow that weapon.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Oh, wait, I forgot they're in town. Oops.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like. Well, we're shopping for a suit. You know, with my parents, remember?
Okay, let's... So, you know this trident. So, we're gonna do something.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Let's go to Carl's.
Of course, there's some bugging issues, though.
It's perfect for a shot. You told me the armor was a bargain.
Sure as that.
How else was I supposed to see their optics? Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks. I got it.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Let's go piss off some guards.
Are you sure you're in safe hands?
Neighbours said they had 15.
The neighbours are talking out their asses. Besides, our pantry is full.
So, where is it? So you boot people.
Does this thing with her whip where you
Bunt. Out of my way, Peck. Ooh. Really pissed off some people. Yay! I pissed off people. Yeah, so you noticed already I'm having some frame rate issues. Mind you, this is a beta test, so... God, that's bad. That's horrible. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, Act 3 is not looking pretty nice. Ah, come on. Okay, let it get boot itself up a little bit. There we go. Stalker hysteria is just ridiculous.
My turn. No surrender.
Whatever. I guess I'll just chill. Okay. So we enrage. Oh, really? Of course. Never mind. Well, let's do the throw damage. Which that didn't do shit. Okay, never mind. Really?
Better get to it.
Come hither. God, you guys suck. Oh yeah, I reached through. Actually. That's good. 21 damage just throwing a torch. So stupid. That's nice. Okay. So, Giant's Rage. And I'm going to throw this thing in this guy's face. Or, not going to do it. Granted, we hurt ourselves a little bit. Oh, yeah. So, Elemental Cleaver. Like I said. So you can add more Elemental. And I can chuck it again. Don't know why I can't chuck it at him, but okay. Guess it doesn't work that way. So, yeah, free action. You know you can do a lot of things with that. So dumb.
Bye forever, pal. Hup.
Bad move, buddy.
Should get started.
Look at that damage. Granted, the initial hit actually does the acid part. But yeah, look at all that damage hit. What the hell's going on there? Sorry about that. So, yeah. And Tavern Brawler kicked in. Stupid damage. Stupid damage. Oh! You know what's really funny? I'm gonna chuck Karlach! Barbarian Dukin! Granted, she's prone, but it's still hilarious. Wait, hold on, look. This guy gonna do with them, or are you just gonna be scared stiff? Yeah, he's scared stiff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cleric was hit for 1 bludgeoning damage. So, yeah. I chucked him. So she took 7 damage. The guy took 12, and then he had another 9. Actually, you know what? That kind of stacks. That's kind of scary because she's technically tavern brawled. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's hilarious. Okay.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Why
Oh,
does
my God.
Swashbuckler have so few lock-ins? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great.
That's
We can
hilarious.
cook a ton of people.
So yeah, that's the Barbarian Giants. Stupid, but hilarious.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll feel that one later.
So go respect.
Fate, dost thou require a new app as thou desire?
So I had to say, if you want to cross class with something, because normally if you're in a berserker, you have the enraged throw. You want to have thief because you get the extra bonus action, so you're able to literally throw 4 times. So like your 2 standard actions and then your 2 bonus throw actions. And not to mention, if you actually enrage, you're able to enrage and then enrage throw after that. And then you do your normal throws with that trident I have. So that would be ridiculous. But with the giant one, whew, there's a lot of things you can do with that. I'm trying to think what other classes will mix well with it. Like maybe monk. I don't know. But here's the bard. I think it was the Glamour schools or something like that. Just throw some spells here. Yeah. So this class is a little interesting how they did this. So Song Rest. Just grab some random spells because it's like 3. I can specialize. Okay, so this is the new one. College of Glamour. Master a craft under a tutelage of fey creatures who cultivating magic swirls within you, ready to be released. So, Mantle Inspiration. Imbue 2 allies with their vigor and grant them 5 temporary hit points. If they're hit with a melee attack, the attacker becomes charmed. Far as I see, it's a guaranteed charm. Because I was smacking Gale around and he was under the ample. When I attacked, I was immediately charmed. It gets ridiculous later on. I will show what happens. And also it upgrades too. At level 10, I'm able to imbue 4 allies and they get 11 temporary hit points. So it does upgrade over time. Typical drow. Just keep going. Nothing special. Typical, bard stuff. Obviously your rank. All my charisma. Fine inspiration. Product inspiration. Again, typical. Spells version. I don't know why it says that though. It's weird. I don't know. It's a glitch. Oh, I'll just throw a knock. Okay, this is where it gets really juicy. Mantle of Majesty, command. So it's a typical command spell from like clerics and paladins, and maybe warlocks, I think. Command a creature to flee, move closer, do nothing, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. Targets that are charmed automatically fail their saving throw. So you're pretty much setting up the Mantle Inspiration. Someone gets smacked, enemy gets charmed, your turn comes up, you smack him with this. Of course, there's a problem about this ability, though, which I will show. Nothing new. I'll put in Greater Viz. Nothing new. I'll put Dimensional Door. Actor. Nothing new. Where? Just throw it in there. Yeah, they don't seem to really get too many of their class things, but maybe at level 12, I don't know. But so let's see. Where is it? Counter charm, assault arrest. That's a command. There's your problem. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. It's a long rest refresh. Granted, it's 10 turns, but that hurts. So here's the Mantle Inspiration. Like I said, at level 10, you have 4 targets, which are your normal basic party, and you get 11 temporary hit points. So, smack. Let's say boom. Now, we see all that. Actually, curiosity. I don't know why I said this. I had already learned this spell or something better than that. Whatever. Okay, so let me attack. He has the Mantle and Inspiration. I'm charmed. It doesn't even say there's a spell check. Actually, maybe that's not a good idea. I forgot Gale has that charm ability of his. So,
you would wrong an ally.
I'm charmed.
Shameful.
Oh yeah, another thing to add in the feature-wise, if you keep attacking your allies, they actually will disapprove of you. Right now, I'm dating Shadowheart, and she's exceptional. After 2 disapprovements, I went down to very high from exceptional. So, yeah, it's significant.
You would wrong an ally. Shameful.
So, yeah. Yeah, as far as I understand, it is a no save charm. And then after that, you just set him up and hit him with that disability. But like I said, the only problem is it's a long rest. I feel like you probably want to get access to that, which I think it was level 8 when we got that. So it's going to be a while.
Fate, dost thou require a new as thou desire?
If you want a multi-class or something else, but I don't know. So Cleric has a new domain. And we also have a new spell for our cantrips. We have Corpse Explosion. And no, I'm not kidding. I feel like Larian has been spying on my D&D campaigns in the past because I literally learned Corpse Explosion as my Necromancer, which is Galleon, which was a level 5 spell, and obviously you have to have a corpse, and it does around a 15-meter radius. Of course, in this game, they kind of made it 18 meters, but they pretty much took my idea. And it's also a dex save. That's also a kicker. I was like, yep, that sounds about right. That's what we made it. It was a dex save. It wasn't a strength or con. We made it as a dex save, and it was 15 meters. And they made it 18, and it's a dex save. So it kind of made me chuckle about that. So let's just show that. Downside to it is you cannot do anything that will destroy a body, though, like fire or necrotic, because it'll be destroyed and you can't use the corpse. So that's the only downside to that. So this is the death domain. Your necromancy cantrips can only target one creature, can be a target additional. Oh yeah, we also have a new cantrip too. Toll of the Dead. Ring the bell and impending doom. If the target is at full health, you only deal 1d8 necrotic damage instead. So, as their hit points drop, they take more damage. I think it does like 3 to 36 damage, and I think if it has full health, it'll be like 1 to 24 damage. And get ready for sickness, that's a freebie. False life has a freebie. Martial proficiency has a freebie. Passive. So Reaper is really interesting. So it's guidance, resistance. So, Toll the Dead. Yeah, let's go with Toll the Dead. So, I'm just going to go with her. Even though it's effed up. Wisdom. Boom. They actually get some good skills. So, Channel Divinity. So, their Death Divinity is Touch of Death. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal extra necrotic damage. And of course, you have Return Undead. Say, Ray Fields. Turn on light. Ability enhancements, wisdom. Sounds great. So you get necromancy spells. Your Turn Undead is now doing damage. So you get some necromancy spells. Bestow Curse. Animate Dead. So, inescapable destruction. Your spells can ignore resistance to necrotic damage. So if they're resistant to necrotic, not immune, you actually will bypass the resistance check. So, yeah. Divine Strike, necrotic, which is not surprising because at level 8 you do get strikes, depending what domain you get. Once per turn, deal 1d8 necrotic damage in addition to your weapon's melee damage when you make an attack. So yeah. Alert. Actually, you know what? I don't mind this. And of course, more necromancy spells. Okay. So 3 to 36 at level 10. And you got Bursting Sinew, which is the core explosion. 3 to 30 damage. So, actually, we have some corpses over there, haven't we?
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Let's
Look
get
at
him.
you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Now, watch this shit.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Turn-based mode. And you turn them into rotting corpses.
Also has rooms.
In a brothel.
Listen,
I love it. Oh, corpse explosion.
and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose.
Okay, guards are around, so I better run. So, yeah, you're able to corpse explode. It's hilarious. Let's see what else. Grant's only... As you can see, it's always 2 targets.
Good eye on you.
Now, we know it can 2 targets. Can we double it up? And yes, you can. Of course, you have your ghouls and your flying ghouls, which I don't know why you want to have a regular ghoul. Just have a flying ghoul. They're so much better. Let's see what else. Yeah, this is what Toll the Dead looks like. Oops, he did. That's really good. That's 41 damage. That's ridiculously good. And you got the corpse explosion. Let's see. What other specials I have here? I got so many spells, it's not even funny. Actually, speaking of spells, always available as the Death Domain. So you got Ray Sickness, Life, Blind, Feeblement, Animate Dead, Touch, Blight, which Life, Cloud Kill, which is that's another one. That's ridiculous. And you also got Contagion. Which is weird. I thought Contagion was level 6. But yeah. And you got Divine Strike, which, you know what I'm saying. Turn undead. And you got your class actions. Which actually may have not. So yeah. Now, here's the thing that's scary. If you pair up a Necromancer Wizard, and then you have Death Domain, in D&D there is a class, advanced class in my time. It's called True Necromancer. Problem is that you have to be a Wizard Necromancer specialization, and you have to be a Cleric, and you have to have your Wisdom and your Intelligence at a certain modifier, which, okay, you got to kind of balance them out. So, what really sucks, you really need to put yourself at Intelligence of 16, Wisdom 16, and everything else has to be like low, like 0, or if worse comes to worse, -1. So, yeah. I think personally, probably would take yourself up to the point of you able bypass the necrotic resistance and then go to wizard, or just go up to the point you level up a little bit and have access to things. Because having a wizard and a cleric format, it's kind of sick, to tell you the truth. So, having a Storm Sorcerer and Storm Cleric was pretty wicked. I think a Wizard Necromancer and a Death Domain Wizard, or Death Domain Cleric is going to be pretty strong. Okay, so I think Druid's next on the list. Okay, Druid is very interesting. Of course, the class is stupid OP as usual. So, they worship the stars in this class. So, Circle of Lands, Circle of the Stars. You are guided by the infinite mysteries of the cosmos. It is still your understanding of the stars that your druidic magic gains its potency. Story form. You expand a wild shape to take on a story form rather than transforming into a beast. You can take on to the archer, the chalice, or the dragon. I will show you how they work. Star map, guiding bolt. There's many different resources out of this whole class. You got your wild shape, you got star maps, and I think you have another one that's coming up. It's part of the star system. Omen, that's what it's called. So, the star map, you got a free freaking guiding bolt, which that's a lot of things. You also have guiding bolt as a normal spell too, but yeah. So the Archer, Constellation Archer appears on you as a bonus action, while it can be used as a bonus action in your form, and you're able to cast Luminous Arrow. I will show that soon. Chalice. Constellation of life-giving chalice appears whenever you cast a healing spell that consumes a spell slot, you can cast a chalice healing. More on that later. Starry Form Dragon. Constellation of Wise Dragon appears on you. When you make a saving throw and maintain a concentration check on a spell, roll a result of 9 or lower, consider it as a 10. So, aka, you made. As a bonus action, while in this story form, you can cast Dazzling Breath. Here we go. Typical Druid level up. So, nothing new. I'll take Produce Flame, up my Wisdom. Wild Strike, which aka your double attack for Druid form. Or Wild Strike, I should say. Sorry. This is where it gets interesting. Whenever you long rest, you consult the stars for a cosmic omen or wheel or of woe. The omen grants you the ability to increase wheel or decrease woe attack rolls and saving throws, and increase your allies' ability checks. So I haven't really activated how that works. I have to be in battle probably, but you don't get anything special in Druid spell wise, so it's pretty much just your standard Druid stuff. I don't know if the range thing is actually helps. Because you'll see what I'm talking about. Just later. Where is that? Crossbow expert, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. I want to see what happens. You'll see why. Again, nothing special. Twinkling constellations. Your story farms are improved, the archer's damage and the chalice handling are increased by 1d8, and the dragon gains the ability to hover and fly at movement speed of 6 meters. So, if it's anything like how the Spore thing... Okay, Wild Shape. So you go to your Wild Shape, you have your standard shapes for your other things. But you also have access to your story forms, which are... Unlike how standardly you have standard action, you actually have bonus action usage. So you go... That's how it looks like. A little purdy. And then you have access to the archer's ability. Which, where is it? Ah, here it is. So, shoots a luminous arrow at a target. Actually, I'll show you. A dice roll that determines whether attack, blah, 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 prepare spells. So, who's taking a whiz out here? Oh. That's the other thing they added a feature there, actually interact. And you can notice, obviously you can dismiss it, but... Oh, she's wearing her plants? That's what's missing. So, you can attack.
Stop it!
Of course I missed. And also you can switch your forms And it doesn't cost you anything, really. And it works with reverberation, because it's still considered as a spell. So, yeah. My attack roll, plus the Doom Lobber, my Wisdom modifier, so that also adds... So, yeah. And then... change your form. And now I'm in the healer mode. Let's see, it started to get his ass handed to him, right? Let's go over and heal him. So, it states, when I heal somebody, I also able to cast another spell. Which I'll put on turn-based mode. So, let's say heal him for a level 1 spell. Okay, he's 11. Now, I have access to the Chalice. Chalice healing. You notice that it doesn't say bonus or anything. It's a free action. And also, the wild shape, you're still in a bonus action mode. Or free action mode. So I can switch. I don't know if this will change in the beta after the beta is over, because I personally think a free action ability like that, that's kind of broken. But that's just me. But yeah, so that's that. So now we're on this. Which actually, that's kind of scary. Being able to do that. Ew. Of course, look at all the glitteriness. Sorry, Starred. You're gonna get breathed. So, it's a Kodal, which is not surprising. It's a breath attack. So, boom. That's ready to get damage. So, turn that off. We're on. I'll heal him. Oh, I was in Chalice mode. Oops. Yeah, so you're doing 6 to 20 extra healing.
First in my heart.
Always good to talk, my friend. Yes, I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Thank you.
I didn't want to do that, but okay. So it does have a duration, though. So technically, you could be a really good healer as a druid in that state. And let's see what else. So you got start map, guiding bolt, and you see the little map thing next to the second to last of the resources. So you got a free guiding bolt constantly. As far as I know, I think it refreshes once per. Oh, long rest. Okay. So yeah, you got free guiding bolts. So that's free DPS. Which, for the 24 damage, that's not a laughing matter on that. And plus, you're getting advantage for your allies. So, the other thing... is it? The omen system. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a reaction. Cosmic Omen. Whoa, attackman. Subtract 1d6 from an attack roll. Ask for conversion. I don't know what that means. It's saying I take a negative. So what? Until we get in there.
Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
I might give Karlach her weapon back.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'll throw that.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe,
Get the piss off a guard.
You. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
I gotta get used to this because I keep switching my.
Jerez's caress also has
Staying in a brothel. Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed. Great. We can bunk with 10 other people. None of them have sticky fingers.
Really don't want to pick with these cards, but I guess I have no choice in the matter.
Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material.
We witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
I don't know why Asturian is glitchy as hell.
Heating up. Good idea, Karlach.
Yeah, that throws really far. Yeah, so that's what happens. So they take a negative hit. So. So in a way, it's like a bardic druid version of anti-inspiration. You're a dick. Just saying. Well, let's see how this works. Strange. Where's my Flamme Chalice? Oh, there it is. So I'm just gonna hit myself and activate my Chalice ability. Oh. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, okay. And I'll switch to Archer. This is where it's really stupid. Like, this is unnecessary. And because it's radiant damage, you can probably stack some radiant buffs on that. Okay, that guy needs to die. You definitely need to die. One, two. Huh. And again. Screw it, must kill him. Oh, gods. Yeah. Minute beta. I don't know why. It seems like it's starting as the problem child. I don't know if it's because I have so much crap on him.
Gods, it's hot in here. That's it.
Ah. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, everyone's freaking so close to each other. Wait, why is that? That's weird. And you can use that. Really? Yeah, that's fine. I can do that too. Yeah, for someone he's doing a lot of freaking damage. What do you mean? Wait, what? They actually took consideration of how range work? Oh my god. Bruh. This is fucking bad.
Easy.
Knock him on his ass. Oh, come on. How is she able to attack me? Whatever. Get toasted.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Got to move.
Oh, gods. I think that might be my problem. Don't target him when you're... Ask for it.
Watch this.
Am I immobile? Oh, I'm maimed. Really? Okay. She needed to die. Okay. What a dick. Just saying. Oh, I forgot. That's fine. There we go.
Have to keep going.
You're too noisy. Go away. Wait, you dashed. That means you can't do anything.
Don't waste a step.
Can't give up. Moving.
Oh, I forgot. They did that. Spent a lot of time playing this game.
Alright, Karlach. It's go time.
Oh, this guy's dead.
My little trick.
So, yeah, that's what the omens do. I can imagine if you actually put a Bard and Constellation of the Stars Druid. I think you have a really good buffer. A debuffer. Oh, jeez, I'm about to level up. Ironically.
Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
So, fighter. This is what gets really interesting. So, if you're going to go with the arc, that. Yeah, Constitution will do it. Also, you want to dump into a little bit of intelligence too. That's what really sucks. You'll see why. So, typical warrior until you get to your specialization. Arcane Archer, which is weird because you would think a ranger would be it, but you're capable of weaving magic into your attacks, giving your archery a supernatural quality and your foes something to fear. So you have proficiency in nature and arcana, which is the intelligence base. So this gives a reason to get that one ogre, his circlet, that gives you boosts your intelligence to a base 17. This will be a reason why you want to have that on the fighter. So you get cantrips, which True Strike is a nice thing. Now here's the kicker. You'll be not able to select 3 out of this whole batch by the time you hit level 10. So start off, Arcane Shot, Banishing Arrow. Use Abjuration magic to potentially banish your target to the Feywild, aka it's been banished. Be out for 2 turns. Now here's the thing. On a miss, does not consume Arcane Arrow. You'll see the charges once I hit level 10. Charisma save. Arcane Shot, Bugallic Arrow. 2d6 psychic damage. Use enchantment magic to deal, like I said, 2d6 damage. Target must succeed a saving throw or become charmed for 2 turns. Again, it's a wisdom save. It takes a resource. Arcane Shot, Bursting Arrow. Use evocation magic to make your arrow explode on impact and deal additional 2 to 12 damage. Force damage to targets within 3 meters. So you got your little AoE. Enfeebling Arrow. Use Necrotic magic to deal 2 to 12 damage. Target must succeed a saving throw or be enfeebled for 2 turns. Feeble, you're doing half your melee damage. Arcane Shot, Grasping Arrow. Deal additional 2 to 12 poison damage. Affected entity's movement speed is reduced by 3 and it will take 2 to 12 slashing damage when it moves. This is ridiculous if you're actually going to pull as a kiting ranged guy, because you're reducing their movement. And let's say if you put down, I don't know, plant growth, they reduce more of their movement speed. They're barely going to move. And not to mention, every time they move, they take 2 to 12 slashing damage. So you can see where this is going with that. That's a lot of kiting power. Arcane Shot, Seeking Arrow. Use divination magic to make your arrow seek a target and deals 1 to 6 force damage and possibly imply Fairy Fire. This arrow always hits its target. Which is really stupid because it says on miss does not consume Arcane Arrow. And though, what? Arcane Shot, Shadow Arrow. Use illusion magic to deal 2 to 12 psychic damage and target must make a saving throw or become blinded for 2 turns. Wisdom save. Arcane Shot, Piercing Arrow. This is a line AoE. Use transmutation magic to attack all those within a line of shot. Each target must succeed a saving throw or be an additional 1d6 damage. So yeah. So typically you want to have something like AoE. This is definitely a thing. And that. Fighter stuff. You're actually able to get spells. You're able, replace your arrow shots if it's not working out for you. So hybrid stuff. Ability, feat, dexterity, pump into it. Intelligence. Extra attack. Which, by the way, you can make 2 arcane shots per action when you have double attack. Typical warrior stuff. Another feat. More stuff with that. Magic Arrow. All your ranged attacks are considered magical to overcome resistance. When you miss with any magical ranged attack, use a bonus action to attack the next closest target with the same attack. Yeah. And then you can take additional. So I will take... you know what? I'll take the blinding one. Ooh. It's amazing how many feats they actually had. Sharpshooter, let's take that. Abdominal, which, you know, typical warrior shit. At level 10, able to take this, so I will take the force damage one. Which is a magic missile. And this is how much energy you get at level 10. You have 6 shots. And it refreshes on a rest. Short and long. So you got 18 shots worth. And that's not including if you have a bard for some reason. So I say bursting arrow. Now let's go to turn-based mode. Prove a point. Yes, as you can see, that's the piercing one. And see, being able to take a bonus action. Or secondary action. Let's do this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's what Arcane user is. And of course I'll take a short rest.
I can keep going
and it's refresh.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
I don't know how I feel about the Arcane thing. It's like, I could see if you actually put the Gloomstalker Ranger with it, maybe it'd be pretty good. Oh, this one's hilarious. Oh, where are stats? We'll see. So, Drunken Master. Oh, this is hilarious. Take it to specialization. There we go. Way of the Drunken Master. With the unpredictable lurches of a tippler, you hiccup your way through battle, frustrating foes who carefully execute movements concealed beneath a facade of incompetence. You have performance bonus, Cheeky Tipple. You're immune to the negative effects of being drugged. Once per day, when you drink alcohol, you regain half your key points. Round it down. At level 10, I get 11 key points. So technically, I get 5 refreshed. And it refreshes on a freaking short rest. So technically, if you actually do it correctly, you can have about 38 key points And it's not including refreshing with any key refreshers, besides the drinking. So I got Drunken Technique. Punch twice in a quick session and create yourself an additional 3-meter movement and the benefits of Disengage. So you have Flurry of Blows, and you also have movement speed plus a Disengage. You're going to be weaving in and out of battle like ridiculously. Intoxicating Strike. This is hilarious. Hit a creature with your bare fist and possibly make them drunk. When you're drunk, I think your charisma and your dexterity is crap. Actually, let's say dexterity and charisma. Yep. I don't know why there's two things showing this. It's really weird. Oh, one's bonus action, one's key. Never mind. Still kind of weird. But whatever. And of course, Drunken Master. That brawler. Stunning Strike. And you got Stunning Strike unarmed. Which is really weird because unarmed you actually do a little bit of damage, but in the melee you just, yeah, no. Key and Powder Strikes. I never play a monk, so I don't know. Stillness of Mind, Trying to Frighten, Life of the Party. This is hilarious. Every time an Intoxicating Strike hits, the monk gains Life of the Party, which increases the armor class and attack rolls against drunk targets. So when you hit a creature... Wow, they're drunk for 5 turns. Jeez. Life of the Party. Gain 1 to armor class and 1 to attack rolls against drunk targets for each successful Intoxicating Strike. The condition ends if the monk is attacked or combat ends. So. Additional key points. Why the hell not? Sobering Realization. This is hilarious. Hit a drunk target and sober him up, dealing bonus psychic damage. On a successful hit, the monk also loses life of a party. So they get their ass kicked quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, look at all those key points, man. So what's really cool is they really put animations in this. So I'm a drunken master.
Get off!
Intoxicating Strike. And you see that? You see the bottle freaking flies in the air, and he punches them in the face with it. It's hilarious. Huh. Let's see. Let's see what else is interesting. Okay, so he's drunk. Now sobering. It doesn't seem like it does enough damage, though. So in a way, you want to use your bonus action, get him drunk if possible.
Really?
Which... Intoxicating Strike. Wow. It's a DC 17 roll. That's pretty damn good, actually. But, of course, he rolls a freaking 20. But, yeah. So that's what Drunken Master is like. It's kind of hilarious. You probably can have a lot of fun with it.
Fate, dost thou require a new... As thou desire.
Paladin, supposedly this is like the tanking one. Oath of the Crown. You're sworn yourself to ideals as civilization, serving the laws that hold society together and preserving the order. Now, Righteous Clarity. Target yourself or ally to additionally grant the target's proficiency bonus to their attack rolls. And your oath is... law upholds a civilization and order. So pretty much you're not causing chaos, aka looking at an Asterion. And loyalty. Your word is you're bound. Without loyalty, oaths and laws are meaningless. So I think a perfect example is if, let's say, if I was in the stronghold in the goblins in Act 1 and I betray the grove, that would be a bad thing. I think that would be a great example right there. So. I don't know much about paladins. I don't only dwell a little bit on my dwarf. But he's vengeance. Which, rightly so. And I remember a compelled duel was a spell. I thought it was a divinity thing. But, what do I know? Divine Health. Never mind. Turn the tide. So, you use your Channel Oath and a area effect of Lay of Hands, I guess you would say. So, that's kind of cool. Lay of Hands charge. Do it. Damn, it's 11:40. More protection. You and nearby allies getting 0 bonus to saving throws over the spirits who fall unconscious. I don't know why it's at 0. I don't know it had to have a certain rank or something, but actually. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. Divine Legions. When an ally within 1.5 meters of you takes damage, you can use your reaction and magic it. Pretty much, you just take the damage instead for them. This is literally the tanking class. Word of Vitality. This is... I don't know if this is a new spell or this is something that was in it, but while this aura lasts, you can cast a Restore Vitality as a bonus action to heal yourself or nearby allies. Blinding Smite. That's ridiculous. Crusader Mantle, that I know because the NPC's been using that. Or Courage. So, lasts for 10 turns. Activated. We have Warren Vitality. And it's a bonus action to heal.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's see. I don't think we have it on me. Close enough to a friendly paladin to be healed with this sort of vitality. Oh. You have to be near him. So.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Pretty much is a free freaking heal constantly. Personally, it can be really powerful because it says bonus action, but it doesn't say a cooldown. So technically, you can actually put 3 points in the thief, and then you will have the 2 bonus actions, and you'll be healing like constantly. So, other than that, it's just you're a tanking paladin. You're just challenging. Champion challenge. Challenge enemies around you. Compelling to attack only you. Any attacks that might against other targets has disadvantage. So it's a AoE version of Compelling Duel. And that's it. I like the fact that you have to use an oath. For such an ability, but whatever. First relay on hand charges. So, okay.
Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
Ranger. This one. I think this is, of all the subclasses, this is the weakest one. So, whatever. Choose your favorite enemy. Blah, blah, blah. Put down archery as that. Swarmkeeper. You have forged a deep connection with your natural surroundings and form a magical bond with a swarm of nature spirits. The swarm serves as a helpful companion and opponent force of nature. You acquire the following. Prey scent. The swarm deals additional damage, marked by your hunter's mark. You have mage hand. Oh shit. So, yeah, choose 3 of them. Legion of Bees. You gain a swarm of bees that fights at your side. Once per round, the swarm can assist you in 1 of 3 ways. Either you do additional damage, push the enemy away from you, or teleport you to its safer location. Jellyfish. Same thing, minus instead of the pushback, it's shock your enemy. And shock, they can't react to your attack opportunities against you. Flurry Moths, same thing. The only difference is you blind your enemies. I don't know what to say about this. Let's go with the Legion of Bees, just for shits. Then you can replace your spells as normal because you're a hybrid. Same goes for the Swarm. You actually can switch between your levels, like right now. Nothing special. Same thing. Writhing Tide. You can condense part of your swarm into a focused mass that lifts you up. Pretty much you just got flight and hovering. Again, you'll switch if you want to. Ranger stuff. It's not that great, if you want to be honest with it. Proof of point. And of course you can see how they're swarming around you. You have moths swarming around you. You got bees on this one. Let's see. Did I not get Hunter's Mark? Probably didn't. I'm an skull. Well, yeah, so this is what you get out of it. Say melee. Now, you access. And they do a little bit of damage. And you knock it back. Let's see. They got access to Withering, which they put as a different resource. Which is weird, but whatever. And that's pretty much it. It's like, ooh. I don't know what to say about this class. Like, maybe it works if you cast spells.
Really?
No. Just your melee attacks. I don't know. I think there might be some workarounds, but
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As
I have
thou
no idea. Okay. Rogue. Okay. This is where it gets really interesting. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Swashbuckler. You live and breathe the art of the blade, excelling in sim combat thanks to your quick feet and wits. Acquire the following. Fancy footwork. If you make a melee attack against a target, that target can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. So pretty much you have mobility. Which, from a Swashbuckler, an advanced class, D&D days of mine, that's how they work. For a Swashbuckler, if I remember right, you have to be a rogue and you have to be a fighter. And I think certain proficiency skills, and maybe a third one. I feel like there was a third class you had to mix in there too. Rakish Audacity. You gain +1 initiative rolls. This scales with your rogue level. You no longer need advantage to trigger a sneak attack, as long as you're within 1.5 meters of the target and don't have a disadvantage. So you're always an advantage if you're in melee range. 30 tricks, flick of the wrist. Flick your weapon into a target and possibly disarm him. Gain advantage on your next attack. And it's a dex save. Good luck on that, buddy. And it's a bonus action, by the way. 30 tricks, sand toss. Toss a handful of sand to your enemy and possibly blind them. Gain advantage on your next attack. Vicious mockery, which is weird. And so a creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Gain an advantage on your next attack. Of course, this is an enchantment. So, this is really powerful. Because, one, it's a melee attack. Two, it doesn't require any other resources besides your bonus action. So, let's check it out. Okay, dodge, typical rogue. Mind you, that was level 4 when we had access to that 30 tricks. Keep that in mind. We're at level 7, this is what we get. This punch. Roll a persuasion check to beguile a human who must contest it with an insight check. Enemies who fail gain a punch disadvantage. Others will fail become sharp. Doesn't work on beasts, blah, 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 you know, pretty much things that has no intelligence or wisdom. So, I don't see this really good, though. And level 10, we just get ability improvement, would be freaking do. And that's it. So, regular sneak attack. Deal extra damage to a foe had advantage against you. You also can use this attack without advantage if there's no other combatants within 2 meters of the target. Or if there's no other combatants within 5 minutes and you have no other combatants within 5 minutes and you have an ally within that range. See, this is where it's weird. Let's see. Oh, I need a finesse weapon.
Move.
Sorry, Starring. I need to bum that for a second. So, flick of the wrist.
Really?
And he drops his weapon. Nature snare. Yep. Drops his weapon. So.
You would wrong an ally. Shameful.
So, this is where it gets ridiculous, how I'm looking at it. Get level 4 Swashbuckler. Get access to this ability. You either got a few choices here. Either you could be a College of Swords bard, or you could be a fighter, battle master, and do all the technical feats, battle master skills. You can dominate the melee field like crazy with this Swashbuckler class. I can actually see things with this class. It scares me. 35 damage to him. So, yeah. Swashbuckler can really screw the battlefield. So, the sorcerer. Oh boy. Shadow magic. You siphon your powers from the Shadowfell itself. The light in your soul is snuffed out by unsettling darkness. So you get dark vision and strength in the grave. You reach 0 hit points. Pretty much you have guts. Now, this one really scares me. Typical wizard stuff, so I'm just gonna throw in Ice Knife, Twin Spell, Extend, or no, Business Spell. So you get Darkness as a freebie. Eyes of Darkness. Pretty much you're casting darkness, but you can see through it. So, and you have to use sorcery points for that. Ooh. And of course, you can use Corpse Explosion as part of your kit. Booming Blade, that's also a new spell that just came up in this game, this update. Strike with your weapon, inflicting your foe with resonance that hurts them for 1d8 thunder damage when they move. So, that's one new spell that's been added. I like Corpse Explosion because I'm a Necromancer. Charisma and Constitution. Fireball is always a thing. It's really horrible. So, this is where it gets really stupid. Hound of Ill Omen, aka your Summon Morricane's Faithful Hound. Bonus action, 3 sorcerer points. Must expend. Let's just throw in a fucking old person or something like that. You're gonna see how stupid it is. Sorcerer points, nothing in particular. So mind you, level 6, you want to be at that point. Well, it's slow. You really get nothing on this class. Okay, so where is it? Okay, so Arcane, pretty much. I'm just gonna call it that. Just an evil version of Scratch, pretty much. So he has two abilities: Umbrella Tangle. Does AoE and snares any enemies. Doesn't hurt us, thankfully. So, and it does necrotic damage. The big bread and butter of this: Ominous Bite. Applies Ominous Omen for 1 turn. Damage 3d18. Bite a target and possibly place an omen on it. What's that mean? Hound's Omen. A dark omen that can be of acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. When the damage of that type is dealt to the affected entity, the owner of the hound gets 1 sorcery point back. You got that right. You're able to refresh your sorcery spells. Their points. So, you technically, Lonza's Hound is still alive, some odd reason, because he does have very low hit points. And also, if you land your attacks. He actually can replenish your spell slots. And to prove it.
Stop it!
Not failing it, that's, well, okay, we need to hit Shadow Heart, technically. Yeah, I don't have a good chance of hitting him. Hey, Will, buddy.
Do I need to keep my good eye on you?
So, yeah, Omen of Fire.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
So, now I gotta use a fire spell. Which apparently I do not have in my lineup. Sadly. Actually, no.
Death won't take me yet. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Actually, I never really used a sorcerer before, so this is new to me. And I got 1 sorcery point back.
Inappropriate.
So yeah. It will get a spell back, but... And it's random, too, because one time I did acid, one time I did ice. So... But level 6 is pretty much your stopping point.
Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
So, Warlock, you have the Hexblade. Yeah, made your pact with a mysterious entity from the Shadowfell, which really put a lot of Shadowfell in this game. A force that manifests in its sentiment magic weapons, card from the stuff of Shadow. So you got martial weapon, armor, medium armor, which is surprisingly, and shield proficiency, and bind hex weapon. So bind is your main weapon. Its damage becomes magical. You cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. When you attack with this weapon, there is a chance a Hexblade's curse will be applied to the target. You're going to have one pack weapon at any time, and it uses your charisma modifier. So, Hexblade's Curse. This is their bread brother. Curse a target. Your damage rolls against the target gain a plus proficiency bonus. The numbers you roll a critical hit while attacking the target is also reduced by 1. So, if the target dies, you gain 4 hit points. Get Wrathful Smites. I don't think that was a normal spell before, but now it is. I don't care. Yeah, packed weapon. And it's a short rest ability.
Stop it!
This class, I don't know. You have to get up in their face. And yeah. Oh shit. Repelling blast, what the hell not. Typical warlock stuff. So, pack of the chain, gain service of familiar, fae, spirit, takes the form of imp, closet, or animal. Pack of the blade, you can summon a pack weapon or bind the ones you're wielding, which already are. Hexblades we already have bind has not getting this bind. Pact of the Tome, your patron grants you Glamour, Book of Shadows, which, you know, Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Which you do get a enhancement to whatever you chose. I think the Pact of the Chain is a lot better. So, because you're able to get a minion. Throw out some spell things. Charisma. Get extra attack because you're a packed weapon. Let's see what else. I don't know if this is anything new. Accursed Spectre. When you are ally within 18 meters, slay a creature that is affected by the Hexblade's curse. You can raise a Accursed Spectre that will fight alongside you for a short period of time. So, this, I don't know, that's right, mind. Let's throw that in there. There was something else I had to know this. I don't know. I swear I saw something like that, but never mind. Armor hexes. When a creature cursed with Hexblade card attacks you, potentially modify the attack as a reaction. So pretty much you have a chance of not getting smacked. I don't know. I feel like the Hexblade could be a little bit better, but that's just me. It's like bind. And it also works with the Hexblade Curse because he's applied, since it was a melee attack. So, where is it? Ah, there it is. And we had a minion. But since we are not in battle normally, that's what happens. So yeah.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou did.
I don't know. And of course, Wizard, this gets really interesting. So, we have a melee version of the Wizard, which is not that bad. So, where is it? Blade Singing. Master of Wizardry and Swordplay, you combine the elegant maneuver of a warrior with the devastating magics of a mage. So pretty much you're a blade dancer. Or spell dancer. So you have your typical wizard shit. You have to choose your proficient weapon for your fights. This guy's all cheers. Right there. Oh. Nothing new. Also, Shadowblade's accessible now as a normal spell, not just an item-based thing. Unless things change, I haven't been, like I said, I've been on. But as far as I know, this was not a thing in our normal spell repertoire. So, Wizard. Yeah, at level 6, we get extra attack. I don't say it. It's all we got for spells. So, Song of Defense, when you take damage during your blade song, you can expand a spell slot to subtract 5 damage per spell slot. So, at level 10, you're able to mitigate some damage. So, you're asking, what the hell is Blade Song do? Blade Song. Invoke the Blade Song. You gain +4 to armor class, and your movement speed is increased by 3. You also gain advantage on acrobatics and 4+ bonus to Constitution saving throws. And it takes a special resource at you. And you also can get it back from a long rest, so states it says you cannot wear medium or heavy armor or shields. So that's what it looks like. Typically, you want to be having your melee spell attacks. Oh, it's Blade Song Climax. Unleash the full damaging and healing effects of your Blade Song at once. Your Blade Song damage charges will harm the enemies an additional 1/6 force damage, and your Blade Song healing charges will heal you and your allies for an additional 1/6. Blade Song Climax can be quickest in the game by pressing. That's really weird. Unlock Blade Song Climax, ability to accumulate Blade Song charges in combat.
Shy?
Let's gossip. No time to rest.
Don't know where this Blade Song charge is talking about, though.
Whatever it takes.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Get off!
last time I checked.
Say, disapprove.
A long way to go still.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Yeah, so that's what the Braid Salon is. I don't know. Maybe with the College of Blades from the Bard, maybe it'll be better, but I'm not really impressed. Swashbuckler so far and the Drunken Master has got my interest. But, yeah. Well, I'm getting tired. I've been at this for like 2 hours. People are probably bored of me, so. Yeah, how long have I been at this? Yeah, 2 hours and 19 minutes. So. Yeah, so that's what this patch is about. Oh yeah, another thing that's interesting. What was it? Oh, we're able to customize our character look on the field, so you can like have just your melee range. You can turn off your helmets, which personally I think I really have it off permanently. Yeah, you show your camp clothes or just show permanently. You can show your weapons or your instruments. So yeah, they add quite a bit for that. So, obviously you saw the new dialects from the characters themselves. Don't know what else. So, okay, I'm done. I'll see you in the next video. Night.